Well, I'm currently doing a commission piece for Stephanie. Now this is part 2, and she's asked me to draw a picture of her grandparents' home, a place that has fond memories for her and her family. Now I've had to merge 3 photos into one to create the image that I'm drawing. And in this video I'm going to be doing something that I've never done before. No, I don't get beamed up, but I'm Robbie Greer and this is my channel, Rusticated Art. Now whether you're an artist or you simply enjoy watching art being created, be sure to stay tuned to the end, because not only will I be sharing with you all the tips that I've learned along the way, but I'm also beginning giving you some insights into how I go about creating my style of artwork. And as an added bonus, I really believe that I think you will find that this video will be a lovely way just to relax and unwind. Well, I just wasn't able to get this right. There just wasn't enough detail in the reference photo for me to be able to do a drawing that that I was happy with. So I asked Stephanie to send me another photo if she's got one, and this is what she sent. So what I've actually done is something that I've never done before, and that is to rub out an image and start again. But in this case, I just felt that was the only way I could do it. I just wasn't happy. I tried changing things. I tried putting bits here and there, and I just couldn't get it, as I said, how I wanted it to look. And if you were to put the pictures side by side, they could be completely different people. I mean, we know they're not, and like I said, I have never ever had to rub out or erase a drawing and start again. It never has happened. I've always managed to be able to work it out, at least not one so advanced as this one was. But anyway, I'm much happier now, and I'm sure Stephanie will be as well. Now, with every drawing I do now, whether it's a building or a portrait or a piece of machinery, I go through the exact same emotions every time of love and hate. But I know from experience that this is a process, and there are different very important stages to go through. And I've learned over time, never to rush things. But it just doesn't work for me. I don't know how these people are able to sit at the markets and that and do a portrait in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That would be impossible for me. And I always tell my clients before starting a piece to allow at least 3 to 4 weeks, and in a lot of cases even longer than that. And it depends on how big they want it and how much detail they want me to include. And before I even draw a stroke, I study the picture. It just helps. I think it helps my memory, or to create an image in my mind, that because in a lot of times when I'm drawing, I don't actually know what I'm doing. It just something takes over. And that probably sounds a bit silly, but that's how it works for me. It's not until I actually stop and have a rest or pause and walk away and come back that I can actually see, oh yeah, that's what I did. And like anything, preparation, that's the most important part of a drawing. Getting the structure right, putting things in the right place. I mean, I use artistic license, especially if I feel I can enhance the drawing. I've never ever stuck to a reference photo as such. You've got to get it pretty close to how it is, but to me it's just a guide. I'll add things like bushes or trees or move things around a bit. Something that's going to enhance the actual drawing. Because in all honesty, a photo doesn't actually always make a good drawing. And like I say, a reference photo is just that. It's just a reference. And at the end of the day, all I'm really doing is just putting marks on a piece of paper. Although I do try my best to get them in the right place, but just like my brother-in-law reckons, I'm just a scribbler. And like I said earlier, when I started drawing, and it's the same every time, there is a sort of a love-hate relationship going on, because I don't know what it is. It's very emotional for me, I find. And the other thing, of course, is that once I actually get into the drawing, oh man, there's just nothing. I've never found anything that could be so relaxing, and so satisfying. And I keep saying it too, like I just feel blessed, even though I'm not a religious man. But I do feel blessed that somehow art found its way into my life. It certainly wasn't something that I ever thought I'd be doing. That's for sure. And I always thought that you had to have, well, either born that way or you had to have arty parents. It wasn't something that you could learn. Well, I'm living proof that it is something that you can learn. And that's why now I'm seriously considering getting back into my art classes. I've done as some of you know, I've done a workshop in recent times, and I really enjoyed the interaction. And my gallery's just about finished, so that's where I'll be holding them, here in my studio. Well, the gallery's just next door. So I'm going to be looking at it seriously, in the new year. Well, once again, I think it's about that time where I stop talking. So depending on what part of the world you're in, grab a glass or a cup of your favourite drink, put your feet up, listen to the relaxing music, think about the wonderful weekend ahead, and I'll see you in a few minutes. end it there for now. And there's one more to go in the series where we have the big reveal. Will Stephanie like her piece? I guess you're just going to have to come back to find out. Cut. Well, you've made it this far, so I can only assume that you must have enjoyed it. And I know you're going to enjoy this one over here next. And seeing as how you have enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share it with your friends. And if you really enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button. Well, that's about it for this week, my friends. Have a wonderful weekend, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.